What is up, guys? OnyxSoldier here, coming to you with some more Smite Conquest gameplay. This time around, I'm going to be playing Ram, or Rama, it depends on how you want to pronounce his name, in the duo lane. Now, I apologise for the lateness of this video. I've had a couple of things to deal with, and I haven't been feeling well for the past couple of days, which kind of sucks. So, yeah, let's just start doing this one. Normal build, as I would do for most of my ADCs, which is Bluestone Pendant, of course, and start with Devo Gloves. This time, for our team, we've got myself as Ram or Rama, and Geb in the duo lane. We have a Isis mid, a Bakasura solo, and an Arachne jungle. And we are against a Wheelix, I think a Wheelix solo, Nemesis jungle, Poseidon mid, and Neef and Sobek in duo lane. So it should be a bit of fun. Geb was saying that it doesn't normally play support, so that doesn't really help. But he didn't call a role until like the last minute, and I already called ADC, so that kind of sucks. But we should be okay if he doesn't do anything stupid. Just waiting around for damage buff to come in, so just another like 10 seconds or something. The match can start. Team comp wise, we've got a lot of early game and mid game potential because of both Bakasura and Arachne are both able to do tons of damage really easily. Isis is good for burst. Geb, very strong support, and myself, I can do tons of damage late game like most ADCs can do. As for them, again, theirs is more late game than anything. Poseidon has a good mid game, but Wheelix and Nemesis are more late game based. Despite both being assassins, both good at ganking and stuff like that. But at least that's just my opinion. Again, sorry, I haven't been feeling well for like a couple of days. So gets attack speed buff and head to lane. Do a little bit of poke damage to Sobek. When it comes to clearing the lane, it's a bit even between myself and Neef. At the start of Season 2, Ram got a bit of a nerf to his clearing, because his 1 and his passive are used to more or less clear the wave, but like I was saying, because of the patch at the start of Season 2, it was nerfed so that the first target of the arrow would take full damage, whilst all targets through would take less. Whilst that's the case on Ram and a few other hunters, that's not the case on Neef. So I expect a couple of I expect a nerf for Neef at some point, unfortunately. So now I've got to point into all my abilities aside from my ultimate, but we're forced to getting pushed back to tower. It should be okay. Neef again able to clear a lane a little bit easier than Ram for the most part. Not really much we can say at the moment. Everyone seems to be doing okay. Like, there's no mistakes being made by the team at the moment. No one's getting caught out on either side yet. I'm just there farming up. You just see, like, trying for me to clear a lane, it like takes my whole 5 astral arrows, and even then I don't get it done completely. Now I reached level 5, got a point in my ultimate. I reached level 5 just before Neef, so it shows that I'm a little bit further ahead in farming than she is. 3-minute mark and Geb rotated over for mid harpies whilst their Sobek didn't, so Geb's doing a pretty good job. And unfortunately Bakasura gets caught. Sobek goes for a charge, but I like dodge out of the way. So yeah, 3-minute mark. Unfortunately, they get first blood, but you know, it's not so bad. We're farmed up a little bit more than they are. Sobek doesn't know how to rotate over to get mid harpies, but Geb does. So that helps our lane a little bit. Because I can clear some like minions and get farmed up more than Neef. Instead of having to split between us. Taking quite a bit of damage there, but I don't know why. I just thought it'd be a smart idea to get shot by arrows.
Enemy missing right. Be careful, middle. That's far enough.
Over in the solo lane, Arachne and Bakasura are both pressuring the lane. And they're able to get a kill against their Wheelix, which is pretty good. Stan goes their jungle.
Be right back. Be careful.
There's not really much happening at the moment in like the duo lane. It's just like most times you're just farming. I accidentally get like clipped by Neef's arrows, so that kind of sucks. Just need to wait and see what happens, really. Bakasura gets his revenge against Nemesis. So that helps him get ahead a bit more. Getting the assist from the Wheelix kill and the kill against Nemesis helps him out a lot. Arachne rotating over to duo lane. Probably help get with the speed, like attack speed buff. Like I said, nothing really happening at the moment, because like nothing can actually happen over in this lane. Sobek's got decent sustain, Neef's got decent sustain. I don't have as much damage as I hope to be able to take him out yet. So I haven't even like backed off home to get my Devo gloves. Arachne going for attack against Sobek and just doesn't go as well as like we hope. Ice is rotating over as well. I decide to use my armor, but I can't see and I require line of sight to use my ultimate to see the target. But unfortunately my allies didn't think about that. Isis gets a kill against Sobek. And for some reason Arachne decided it would be a smart idea to go in between the top, like the first and second tier towers. That was not the best idea for Arachne to do. The reason why that is because she was stuck between the two towers, of course. Like the only way that she could go is back the way that she came, but unfortunately Poseidon came from that way and she was stuck. So I'm just going to head back, finish my Devo gloves. I had way too much gold for that point. Get a healing potion, and I'm going to pick myself up beads as well, just in case. Arachne was having a go at us for not helping her, but then again she was misplaced. So you can't really blame us for something that she did. At this point, I'm a little bit further out than Neef. She's already started the Devo gloves before me. But I'm a little bit more farmed up gold-wise, so it's not as bad. Pick up my arrows. Again, there's not really much happening at the moment. So I apologise if this game's a little bit boring. But you know, you always get those games that, like, nothing happens. You always get those games that, like, happens all the time. I was kind of unlucky and got caught by Sobek's charge. And Neef wasted her ultimate for, like, no reason. But during that, Bakasura got another kill against Nemesis and is a lot further ahead than she is now. And then he gets a kill against Wheelix. So he's just getting further and further ahead. put my ultimate again, and I was able to hit Neef twice out of the 3 hits. So that helped me a lot. Good rotation from Isis. Of course, Sobek to bag. Here comes Poseidon. Yeah, that was a great rotation from Isis for that, and that was a terrible mistake. We should not have gone for Poseidon because of the fact he can do tons of damage like really early, and unfortunately all 3 of us get caught out because we weren't pressuring Sobek like into tower, and we decided to go and fight Poseidon despite the fact he had an ultimate. So he ends up getting a couple of kills, but during all that we took the tier 1 tower in the solo lane. Bakasura is really farmed now, scaring off Wheelix. It's fine. But other than that, we're doing a good job. A couple of mistakes here and there, but you know, it happens sometimes. Just checking the difference between mine and Neef's farm, and again I'm still ahead of her. Mid Harpy's coming back up. Bakasura going from mid lane, trying to get a kill on Poseidon. I'll pick up my attack speed buff and head back to lane. Finish off more stacks of my Devil Gloves, because now I have a little bit better clear rate than Neef does. And for some reason Neef decides to box against me. Let's pick up my Devil Glove stacks. And again, Neef tries to 1v1 against me, which does not work in my favour because I screw up. Get another kill against Neef though, and just unfortunately get caught by Sobek. If Sobek didn't rotate over, I probably would have escaped. And unfortunately, Gabe's going to suffer. Bakasura coming over. No, that's Arachne. My apologies, I can't really see the map. I have no idea what Geb was doing. Arachne, unfortunately, is going to get caught in the duo lane. Geb should have stayed to give her more of a hand. But Arachne was able to escape, luckily, so that kind of helps. And then Geb gets caught out by Neef, so that doesn't help in the slightest. The reason why that is because Geb was too far into enemy jungle territory. He was at their back harpies, which is good if you can take them and escape, but unfortunately he was unable to. Neef coming back to lane and does not want to fight me, so that's a good thing. Gold wise we're ahead by just about 1,000. Now that 1,000 gap has just been closed. I honestly don't know why I decided to ult there. It was not good in the slightest. And unfortunately I get caught out because of a misplacement done by me. Yeah. Rama's ultimate is hard to hit, but it can do a lot of damage if you can hit it. Arachne gets caught out. Neef weave stops her in place, and followed by a Poseidon whirlpool. Not really good, because unfortunately Poseidon's just getting more and more fed. And Poseidon does a ton of damage with just the Kraken. So that's not good. Standard attack damage carry build for hunters. Basically head off into Executioner now. Get that extra attack speed and physical protection debuff because of Executioner. Normally, for hunters, you want to try and get like more attack speeds to do more damage quickly, but because Ram has an ability which increases his attack speed, it is unnecessary. So it's better off getting him with like crit than anything else. Bakasura gets a cure against Nemesis and the Wheelix, so making up for that misplay against Poseidon earlier. He's just backing off. Geb's rotating over. I want to pick up my attack speed buff. Thanks to Arachne, we can do that. There's Geb. Now at this point, Neef cannot go against me 1v1. She will lose. I'm able to clear waves really quickly. My attack speed is really high. If I use my ability to increase my attack speed even more, I will do tons more damage to her. As you can tell, the amount of damage I'm doing to this tower. Arachne gets caught out, but we take down Poseidon. And now Isis gets caught out. It's a bit even at the moment, I'm guessing. Bakasura unfortunately gets caught out as well. Geb gets caught out. Just bad placement by the whole team. There's a fight in mid and like, ugh, awful.
Your middle tower is under attack. Group up.
And because of that, we lose the tier 2 tower. They get a bunch of kills against like the whole team apart from me. It's going quite bad.
Good luck. Your right tower is under attack.
I'll just farm up some more. And I see, like, just can't hit shit with Neef. And there we go. Now I'll start getting hits against her.
An enemy has been slain.
Baiting the Sobek charge. And he just wasted all of his abilities on me for no reason. I got no idea why he did that, but oh well.
Retreat.
I can head over to the jungle. Because Arachne, Geb. Well, we want to try and pick off Neef or Poseidon, if anything, and Poseidon's just going to like destroy me, because that's what Poseidon does.
Ultimate is ready. Sorry, pulling back. Retreat right lane. On my way.
Because Poseidon was able to get all those early kills, he's like very, very strong. Bakasura doing damage though. Getting a double kill against Neef and Sobek, that's kind of helpful.
A good choice.
I really need to finish off my Executioner as quickly as possible.
Has been slain. That's
Isis goes down, unfortunately. At this point though, we're slightly behind in gold. I think by at least 3,000. Bakasura is just like destroying their team on his own.
turning to attack right. Be careful.
Which at this point we really need. Especially against Poseidon and Nemesis.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower.
Baka takes out the right tower, which helps a lot. So I'm just going to clear out mid. Get some more gold, then I'm going to take mid tower. Because there's no one here to contest against me. I've got a huge amount of attack speed. So destroying that will like be no issue at all. And Geb just rolling, trying to just whack it. Yeah, I would help my team, but I'm going to head back and finish off the Executioner because we kind of need it. Unfortunately, that was a misplacement by Geb. He stayed too long after destroying the tower. I prefer to destroy the tower then retreat unless you've got your whole team there. Otherwise, you're going to stay too long and get caught out. Unfortunately, that's what happened to Geb. But luckily enough, Geb's just the support. So it's not that much of an issue. It's bad in general, but it's not as bad as, like, say, Bakasura or Isis getting caught out. Or myself, of course. Luckily, my team was able to save me from that, otherwise I would have died. Bakasura gets a quadra kill. Which basically means that we have just taken the lead in, like, everything. Get a gold fury as well. So, like, our gold is, like, just huge. Buck has been fed, and he's, like, really hard to kill now. We risk both doing Gold Fury and, as you can see, doing the Fire Giant. Normally, it's not a good idea to do that, but because their entire team is down, like, for at least 10 more seconds, there was nothing to stop us from doing it. We took out Sobek first, then just took out the rest of their team. And nothing could be done. I was going to buy Kins, but I decided instead I'm just going to go for crit. Because Ram doesn't need the extra attack speed because of his 2. So 20 minutes into the game, we've got Fire Giant, we've taken the Gold Fury, taken the first tier towers of all lanes, and we've only lost 1 tower in the process. We are doing really well.
Attack right lane. Attack left lane. Attack left tower.
Silence in the mid lane. So we are just going to rotate around, see if we can pick off anything. We can head over to the left lane and attack that tower. I used my 3 to get it a little bit quicker to help out. And we succeed in taking the tower. Now we're just zoning them out because, like, there's nothing they can actually do at this moment in time. Because even if they can, Geb can stun them for Bakasura to kill. And even if Bakasura can't kill them, I can, like, pick them off with my arrows. Isis can throw, like, her magic at them. There's not really much they can do. And I still can't seem to hit shit with my arrows. I don't know what Nemesis was doing, but I'm going to take that kill. And Arati gets one against Poseidon and escapes with a tiny bit of health. So lucky her. Barker just going in and just eating everything. And he gets a triple. And that's going to be game. Probably not as interesting as some of my other ones, but ADC lane is more or less about farming. Than, like, waiting for a couple of ganks from your teammates. But, yeah, that was a Rama gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed. There was a few things that I could have done a little bit better, like, I could have probably rotated the fights a bit more. I probably farmed up a bit quicker. Maybe applied more pressure to my lane. But, you know, other than that, it was fine. We did okay. Geb did okay as a support. We were lucky enough to shut down Poseidon and Nemesis early. Before they could actually do more damage. And other than that, that was a good, like, pretty decent game. So, I'll see you guys in my next game.